Hey folks, going to shoot a quick life video here, life update. Uh, kind of run into to a real battle lately. Um, wow, 2017 so far has really sucked. Uh, about a week or so ago, I noticed that I was getting bit on the arms and thought Jake had a flea, and I have an allergy to bug bites, so. But then I saw something that made me think maybe that wasn't it. So I went on YouTube and learned how to do a bed inspection for bed bugs. Wow. Thought I was out of the woods until I got to the bottom of the frame, and it wasn't bad, but they were there. So I've spoken to the exterminator. Everything I own has to go in containers. Gotta try to make sure it's all clean. Anything that's got an infestation, I'll have to either clean up real good or throw away. My albums are out here, so that's good. And we're not seeing much evidence in the living room. We think it's fairly localized in the bedroom right now. So that's good. And I've been moving my albums a lot. So, uh, CDs are back there, though, and that'll be a long, arduous task. Maybe there's some good things coming out of this. I'm doing a real massive purging of stupid stuff that accumulates through living, but yeah. So that's what's going on. Why I'm not shooting a lot. Would ask those of you who are so inclined to maybe say a few prayers for me, because there's a stigma. I wasn't even going to make a video and say anything about it, but then I thought, no, that's not me. One, I don't like secrets. I don't like hiding stuff. People talk about trying to live transparently, and I try to do that. You know, I just, it just rubs against something inside me to have something like this going on and not say anything about it. So it's rough. I've been and besides the stigma, there's the stress of just having something like that and knowing how difficult they are to get rid of, and just trying to figure out how all that is going to work out. Like last night at Walmart, I'm looking for stuff to put my stuff in, and the plastic bags are really expensive. The tubs you can find cheaper. The ones that'll seal good, you can find them cheaper actually than the bags. But finding stuff that's going to fit everything, I still haven't figured out how all of this is working. I'm probably going to have to call the exterminator and ask questions about how to do some of this stuff. But it is what it is, and I've watched so many bedbug videos this past week. That can take you through an emotional roller coaster too. And my heart broke for this one lady because she talked about, you make up your mind, I'm not going to let them win, and then they win anyway. And I really felt for her. I can imagine what she was going through. I'd like to say no, get back that resolve, know that they're not going to win, I don't know how all this is going to work. I don't know what kind of ordeal this will be. And I'm not trying to preach at anybody except maybe myself right now, but my church teaches that God's sovereign. That means He has absolute control over everything. And you either believe that or you don't. And sometimes it's hard. Yeah. Hey, not gonna, not gonna. Yeah, sometimes with everything that I've been through this year, my emotions right on the surface, and I hit an age. I don't know when it happened, but somewhere in my 40s, I guess I became soft because there are times when the emotions right on the surface, and I can cry more than Dick Vermeil on a playoff run. So, but we're not going to get sad. Hopefully, I'm telling you guys because I fully believe that the friends that I've made in the VC will support and encourage me, just like my folks at church do, my family at church, and so yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. Now, what kind of videos will I be shooting? They may be, I may not shoot much, or I may start just shooting little snippets from as I go through this whole process, and I don't know how many music updates or anything I'll be able to do, just because everything I'll have will be bagged or tied up. So, because I think, they do treatments for these properties on Wednesdays. So I'm trying to get done by next Wednesday. I have the next 4 days fully off, and then I'll have 2 nights after work. If I don't get it done by then, it'll be the next Wednesday. I really don't want that, but this is a pretty massive undertaking, and it's just me. I might have some friends come by and help, and that would be awesome. But so we'll have to see. Once I get once the apartment treatments start, it's at least you get one. Then 2 weeks later they do another, and 1 week later they do another, and then 1 week after that they do a final one. And so yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So I could have my stuff tied up for till maybe late August. So what about the contest? Well, I'm still going to draw. I'm still going to give the prize. I can't remember what I said. I think I said 25. But whatever I said in the original video, that's what we'll give out. Now, so far I've had 1 entry, so I'd like to see a few more entries. It would be a great opportunity to win a contest, because right now the odds are, I mean, if the next person that enters will have 50-50 shot at least. So yeah, so that's where we're at with the contest. It's still on. I did move it back about a week ago. I moved it back to the deadline will be midnight on the August 4th, I guess, and and then the drawing on August 5th. So that's still on, and I'll still do that even if there are no more entries. It'll be a quick drawing. So anyway, that's where we're at, and just so I'll go ahead and cut this short for now and get back to work. But I'm not going anywhere. You may not see a whole lot of me in videos for a little bit, but I'll still be here. I'm still taking I gotta take breaks every once in a while, and usually when I do, I sit down and see what's going on YouTube. So, like I said, pray for me, and hopefully we'll get this done. See you later.